Hi, I'm Cece, and today we're going to do a Pilates workout focusing to improve our posture. So let's get started. Let's start out on all fours, and we're going to get our spine moving with some cat and cow. So curl that tailbone in, scoop everything up, and then exhale, release it back out, come through neutral, arch the spine, and look up at the ceiling. Again, inhale, scoop everything up. Exhale, arch the back and look at the ceiling. Just getting our spine moving. We're going to do a couple more here. Making sure you're breathing as you do this. One more. Scoop up. Arch that spine, look at the ceiling, and let's come back to a neutral spine. So we don't have an arch in our back, just that nice flat back. From here, we're going to lift the right arm and the left leg out at the same time. If that's too difficult, you can start out by just lifting the arm or just lifting the leg. But if you can do it together, let's lift the arm and the leg together and set it back down. Lift the left arm and the right leg. Hold for a breath and then set it back down. We want this to be nice and controlled. Abs are engaged, minimal movement. Shouldn't be swaying side to side as you do this. We're working all of our deep core stabilizing muscles. Set it back down. This time, lift the right arm and the left leg, and let's hold it there. We're going to lower the right arm and the left leg to the floor and lift it back up. Lower it to the floor, lift it back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold that up. Sweep the right arm behind you and reach if you can for your left foot. Let's just give it a little stretch here. And release back to all fours. Switch sides. So left arm out, right leg out. Hold here. Your hand should be right underneath your shoulder. Abs are engaged. We're going to lower and lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Reach nice and long. Send that left hand behind you, reaching for the foot if you can. Give it a nice stretch here. One more breath. Gently release. Come back to all fours, and let's push back to a shell stretch for a moment. Let's come back to all fours. This time, you're going to take the right arm, needle it underneath your body, and come on down onto that shoulder to get a nice stretch through that upper back. Now, you'll notice when I do this that my right foot has slightly come in a little bit. If you open that back up to where your legs are parallel, you'll get a deeper stretch. I'm going to hold for a couple of breaths here. This is one of my favorite stretches to do to open up that upper back. And gently come back up, and we're going to switch sides. So left hand threads through. And let's come back up, and we're going to come onto our backs. So legs come out in front of you. roll down onto your backs. Your feet should be parallel hip distance apart. Gentle pressure into the mat, and we're going to start with some articulating bridges. So curl that pelvis up and continue to roll one vertebrae at a time until you get to the top. Pause for a breath here and exhale as you roll back down. Inhale, exhale, roll up. So you're working your glutes, your hamstrings here to hold you up in this bridge position. And you are working as you articulate through your spine, opening up and getting movement throughout that entire spine as we go. This time, hold at the top, reach the arms overhead, leave them there, and roll back down. Arms come by your side. Exhale, roll up. Arms come overhead and roll back down. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Hold, arms come overhead. Leave them there as you roll back down. And then bring your arms back by your side. This time we're just going to bridge straight up and lower back down. So just lifting those hips straight up and lowering it back down. Getting some more glute work here, hamstring work. Hold at the top, little pulses. Pulse. 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down, knees to chest, and let's roll it out. Let's bring our feet back down into that hip distance position. Let's bring our feet back down to the mat. They should stay hip distance apart. This time engage your abs. Lift the right leg to tabletop. Hold it there. Lift the left leg to tabletop and hold it there. Send the right leg out on a diagonal and bring it back in. Left leg out on a diagonal and bring it back in. So again, focusing in on those abdominal muscles and all of our core stabilizing muscles to help us do this work. You don't want momentum doing it. It should be nice and slow and controlled. One more. Leave your legs in tabletops. Bring the arms straight out above you, reaching towards the fingertips, reaching towards the ceiling. This time, as you send that right leg out, you're going to bring the left hand overhead and bring them back in together. Right arm, left leg, reach out. Bring them back together. Getting some coordination going here. Nice controlled movement. If you feel any pain in your lower back, you do not have to have your leg go all the way to the floor. Just do what you can that feels comfortable. Last one. Bring the arms behind the head. Leave your legs in tabletop. And we're going to crunch up and lower back down. Exhale, come to a crunch. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, come to a crunch. Lower back down. One more. Come to a crunch. This time, hold the crunch, send the right leg out into a diagonal and bring it back in. Left leg out into a diagonal and bring it back in. We're just adding on from the previous movements that we've done. If at any point this is too difficult, that's okay. Just go back to the previous step and continue. One more each side. Bring the head down, bring the knees into the chest, and let's just roll it out. This time we're going to stretch both our hands and our legs out completely on the mat for our roll up. So inhale, exhale, roll up, inhale, exhale, pelvic tilt to get you all the way to the top. Inhale at the top, exhale as you roll back down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale, exhale, roll up. Inhale at the top, exhale as you roll back down. So where people usually get stuck is right here, and you need to make sure you do that pelvic tilt to lift you up and get you to the top. If you need more help, I have a video of how to do a roll up. Let's do one more. This time we're going to stay at the top, hold here, stack our arms on top of each other. Exhale, twist to the right, inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left, inhale, center. A little bit of twist here. Give me a few more. Last one. Come back to center. Bring the arms out to your side in a second position. And this time we're going to inhale as we twist to the right. Exhale as you reach for that pinky toe with your left hand. Inhale, exhale, come back up. Inhale, twist. Exhale as you reach. Inhale, come back to center. Inhale, exhale. This is called the saw. Reaching for that pinky toe. One more each side. Come back up, and we're going to go on to our stomachs. Starting down on our stomachs, our hands are folded on top of each other, legs are mat distance apart, and I'm going to rest my forehead on my hands. Engage those abs to protect the lower back, and we're going to lift our legs off the ground and start with some heel beats. It's okay if your heels don't come all the way together. Legs should be straight. Give me 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the legs down. This time we're going to lift our chest off the floor. So elbows come up. Inhale, exhale, lift everything up. Set it back down. Making sure those abs are engaged and that you're breathing as you go through this. Give me 2 more. 1, 2, release. Arms come straight out. We're going to lift the right arm and left leg. So switching off here. This is really good for our gait. Let's lift both the arms and the legs off the ground together this time, and we're going to swim. So alternating, tapping right and left leg like you're doing a freestyle swim. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. A couple more things here. This time I want you to lift everything off the ground again, and you're going to pull the arms back by your side and then send them back out and lower it back down. Lift everything up, pull the arms back, come back and set it back down. Let's do 2 more. Pull those arms back by your side, reach forward again, lower it back down. Last one, lift up, pull those arms back, reach back out overhead, and lower it back down. This time we're going to lift everything up again for a hold. You've got this. Stay strong. Everything lifted, working all of the muscles on the back side of our body to hold us in this position, making sure your abs are engaged. Give me 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. Push yourself up for a stretch. Couple of breaths here. Push back into that child's pose. And when you're ready, roll up for a stretch. So I'm going to sit in a Z-sit here where my left leg is bent in front of me, my right leg is bent behind me. If it's more comfortable to be in a cross-legged or legs straight out in front of you, you can do that as well. We're gonna reach that left arm up for a little stretch here, bending over to the right, release, switch sides. Just back and forth, warming it up. This time as you come to the right, let's give it a hold. Feeling all of the muscles stretching here on the left side. 2 more breaths. Gently come back up. If you're in the Z-sit position, switch legs. So now I've got my right leg in front of me, my left leg behind me, and we're going to do those alternating stretches to warm it up. This time when you come to the left, let's hold it. I hoped you enjoyed this video today. Hit that like button and follow for more videos like this.